Shifu by accidentally becoming my neighborhood's mysterious midnight baker.
Alright, because we couldn't afford more text-to-speech, I'll be the narrator. Okay, so, TIFU by accidentally. TIFU by accidentally becoming the spiritual leader of my apartment building because of an air fryer. I never expected my life to spiral into a situation where my neighbors think I'm some kind of urban shaman. But here we are. This is going to sound fake, but I swear on my expired bus pass that every word is true. So I live in a pretty average apartment building, the kind where the walls are thin, the Wi-Fi is haunted, and will leave your laundry and if you leave your laundry in the machines for more than 30 seconds, someone will adopt it as their child. Anyways, 3 weeks ago, I got an air fryer. This is important. I never owned one before, and like any normal person, I wanted to test it out at 1:40 in the morning. I didn't consider that this would be a problem until the air fryer, this tiny little machine, started making noises like an aircraft carrier warming up. I panicked. I didn't want the noise to wake up anyone, so I unplugged the air fryer, grabbed a basket full of half-cooked curly fries, and ran out to the hallway like a burglar who suddenly developed a conscience. Here's where it begins to go wrong. I didn't want to throw the fries out because curly fries are sacred, but I also didn't want to go back inside because I could hear my upstairs neighbor stomping like a dinosaur, having a tantrum. I thought he was mad at me. He later admitted he was actually just playing VR boxing, but at the time I assumed I had seconds to live. So I put the hot basket of curly fries down onto the small wooden table have near the elevator that people use to leave free stuff, books, old mugs, dead plants, coupons for gyms none of us can afford. I figured I'd just come back when the coast was clear. I forgot. The next morning, the building group chat, which I stay solely in for drama and lost cat announcements, was popping off. Does anyone know who left the warm, perfectly seasoned curly fries by the elevator? Maybe it's a sign. Maybe someone's watching over us. Someone claimed that they ate one and it was the best fry they ever tasted, which honestly feels like an insult to every fast food chain, but whatever. And instead of clearing things up, I froze. I simply did not have the social courage to say, "Hi everyone." I panicked because my air fryer sounded a little like a Ferrari and dropped fries near the elevator like some kind of crispy breadcrumb trail. I stayed quiet. This was mistake number 1. Mistake number 2, the banana incident. 3 days later, I was leaving for work, kind of sad. I still cannot explain. Maybe I was bored, maybe I was sleep deprived, maybe I was solely, briefly possessed. I put a banana on the table. A banana. Perfectly normal banana. No explanation. By the time I got home, group chat had gone feral. A new offering appeared. The fry spirit continues to bless us. Whoever is leaving this, please know that you brought me joy today. Someone literally called it a sign of abundance. It was a banana. It was like, well, this is dumb but also hilarious, so I kept doing it. Apples, granola bar, a simple strawberry once. I became the mysterious food provider of the elevator table. It was my secret identity. It should have ended there. It did not. Mistake number 3, the miracle. A week later, my downstairs neighbor, nice lady, owns too many of the scarves, claimed her dog's anxiety stopped after eating one of the mysterious treats. First of all, the mysterious treat was a piece of chicken my drunk friend left in the fridge. Second, this woman starts telling people that the food on the table has healing energy. Not like she thinks I'm a nutritionist or something. No, She said energy. Stomach dropping moment. I realized somehow without meaning to, I created a miniature cult. Someone actually brought up the idea that the gifts could be a test of character. Meanwhile, I'm shoving rice crackers onto the table because that's the only snack I have left. Number 4, mistake. The meeting. 2 nights ago, the building announced a community gathering by the elevator to discuss recurring supernatural signs. I thought it was a joke. 10:10, one of my neighbors showed up with candles. Someone brought a notebook titled Messages from the Table. Someone else said they meditated and felt the presence of kindness. Whatever. Recessive guidance, excuse me? I make ramen wrong half the time. I cannot emphasize enough. I was just dying a little. Mistake number 5, the rise of the substitute. Yesterday a new neighbor moved in. He was one of those hyper-competent, gym everyday dudes with a jawline that could cut glass. He saw the table, heard the stories, and immediately said, I can totally figure out who's doing it, dude. This is like detective work. He started interviewing people. He knocked on every door asking questions like he's the FBI. And guess what? People started telling him their personal problems like he was the chosen successor. Now he thinks he's the one desired to meet the elevator spirit. Now everyone thinks he's some kind of prophet. Meanwhile, I'm in my apartment holding a bag of almonds, wondering how this became my life. The problem. Table currently has 3 candles, a crystal someone left, handwritten note that says thank you for watching over us, another note asking for relationship advice, a drawing of what I think is supposed to be me, an unopened Capri Sun offered back to the spirit. And today, the building manager emailed everyone saying that they're installing a security camera in the hallway for safety reasons, which means I have approximately 24 hours before I am unmasked and the idiot who started a cult accident because I didn't want people hearing my air fryer. I don't know what to do. Do I confess? Do I fake my own death? Do I put something weird on the table as a distraction, like a single raw potato? Do I move to another country? I just wanted curly fries. Now I'm the anonymous guardian of a deity of a 28-unit apartment building. Send help.